Moore's in the box. Dax Whitney off and running. An offense that was 5th in the ACC in runs per game. And Lucas Moore right there leads the country Berkey in steals. Dax Whitney from Blackfoot, Idaho, who turned down more than $3 million in the draft to come here. All ACC center fielder. 3-2. Moore strikes out on the fastball up. So the record's insane. Breaking ball from Dax Whitney, and he's got a couple of Ks to start.
How about a 20-mile-an-hour difference
in the modern game?
Gavin Turley calls off Iva Arquette.
You wear number 1 on the bump, you better have a pretty good fastball, and this kid's got it. It's mid-90s.
Second most home runs this year in program history, including a half dozen from Trent Caraway in the tournament. His 2-2. Swing and a miss. 97 to Fan Caraway. The 1-2 from Upcam. Swing and a miss. 98 up the ladder. Oh, just a nasty breaking ball. Turley on a hop to short at Alex Alicea. 2-2 from Whitney. Swing and a miss with a buckling curveball and a third K for Dax Whitney. Whitney's 1-2. Pike strikes out, and this is sick from Dax Whitney.
When he was deciding whether or not he wanted to go to the MLB or go in the draft or go to college, he was here with a travel ball team sitting behind the bullpen for that incredible pitching matchup.
His 2-2 to Rose. Swing and a miss. 5 Ks for Dax Whitney on the big stage here in Omaha. Forbes, Miami. 2-2 to him. Perfect with 96, and it's 3 Ks for Patrick Forbes in the first 4 that he's faced. Be a coach. Tank Davis goes back into foul ground and runs it down for out number 2.
Do it, youngster.
1-2. Moment met so far from both these guys.
Thank you.
Chris, thank you.
Here you go.
Tank Davis went around on a breaking ball, and he strikes out. And Dax Whitney has fanned 6.
Ready for it.
On the ground sharply, but right at A.J. Singer. Kamayu Neighbors now sprays one into left, but Gavin Turley hangs with it in a best of 3 in the Super in Game 1 with Angel Campos. 2-1 to Craig.
Yeah, I've said that so many times.
Hits Jacob Craig, and we've got a base runner. 0-2. Reader on the ground gently at second. Kamayu Neighbors flips. Alex Alicea's turn. In time for 2.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. You know, Dan McDonald has got a grin on his face because that is as slick as a 4.63.
Still in front of this kid. Strike 3 called. Minimum batters faced combined for 11 strikeouts.
Awesome.
Hence the kick change.
Dotted fastball and 7 strikeouts for Dax Whitney.
As hard as you possibly can. Index finger.
And Whitney's 2-1.
Here from this
3-2 from Whitney. And a strikeout with the kick change.
It has a 2-seam action, so Matt Klein's swinging at it like a heater.
2-2. That one is past the reach of A.J. Singer into right.
Not sure if a couple weeks ago we thought they would be here. This is one of the reasons why Eddie King Jr. came back.
Dax Whitney's 1-2. On the ground left side and out of the reach of Iva Arquette.
Sitting on a heater. I know I'm behind in the count.
2-1. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Dax dials up 95 to leave 2 in the 4th inning.
Really tough on hitters that first time through the lineup. Both guys with the shadow.
Little nubber up the line. Jake Monroe, gloves, not in time. And this one to the backstop with a high carom. And there's 2 in scoring position. And he has led the Beavers in his 1 year with him. Patrick Forbes 2-1. Gavin Turley on the ground right at Kamayu Neighbors to get a run home. And Oregon State's got the lead in the 4th. 8 teams are here. 4 played today, 4 more tomorrow. Double elimination within each bracket. And then the bracket winners in a best of 3. First down now Wilson Weber. On the ground past Alicea in the left center. Against the drawn-in defense, Iva Arquette scores. 0-2. Singer chases up the ladder at 96. And a 6th strikeout for Patrick Forbes.
Most important pitches that you make are out of the stretch.
Another single yielded by Forbes. Tice Peterson to the backside, and there's 2 aboard. Craig. Forbes 1-2. Dotted. 96 from Forbes. For out number 1, 1995 is there for out number 2.
Comes to college and performs the way he has here in the tournament. Such a cool story.
Cannon Reeder wears a backup breaking ball.
Immediately make impacts.
Easton Talt flies out. 1-2. Caraway strikes out. 97 up the ladder, and there's 2 down. On the ground towards second. Kamayu Neighbors lost it on the transfer. Heck of a play to stop that, but then couldn't rise and fire. Beaver home runs. From strikeouts.
Go to the next guy on the list.
Swing and a miss. Forbes fans the duck hunter Gavin Turley and leads to, and it's 9 Ks. Dax Whitney's 3-2. Sales.
Uh-oh.
Got him.
Oh, it popped out of the mitts of Jacob Craig at first. This is flared beyond Arquette in the left field. A base hit for Lucas Moore. So the first 2 have reached for Louisville. 2 spot. Chopper toward first. Craig handles to the bag himself. Rich Dorman points to the bullpen and summons Eric Segura. 0-2 to Monroe. On a line at short. Bobbled by Arquette and a run scores. 2-1 in the 6th. Eddie King. This one to the backstop, and Moore will not test Wilson Weber. Segura's 2-0. 3-0. Now 3-1. 3-2 to Eddie King. Swing and a miss. He comes back from 3-0 for out number 2. Punched out twice. Segura's 0-1. 1-1. 2-1 to Pike. Garrett Pike. Wilson Weber near the railing with room. Swing and a miss. Forbes is fired up. He has fanned 10. 4. Lines this one into left field. A base hit for A.J. Singer. 105 off the bat and a 1-out single for Oregon State in the 6th inning.
Put his schedule together.
Now in the summer. 2-1.
Better.
Breakfast at the hotels together. And for Mitch Canham, the idea was keep feeding the good wolf and the complaining stays away.
Back-to-back singles here with 1 out in the 6th. Fastball in the 4th with 2 on the 1-0. 1-1. Forbes is at 2-2. 2 on, 1 out, 3-2. Just outside, and they're loaded. Pitched a good one on this Friday night at the Men's College World Series.
You figure you got to get a little bit different look right now. Now they go to the lefty.
Big time for him. Walked. Is 1-2. Reeder on the ground to short. Alisea bobbles and then can't get it out. Singer scores, and it's 3-1 on what could have been a double play ball. Loaded up, still 1 out. 0-2. Another 0-2 from West. Justin West 0-2. 0-2 again. McIntyre strikes out. 94 up the ladder. First pitch. 0-1. West 1-1. 2 outs in the 6th. That's a beauty of a curveball, and Justin West leaves him loaded. Wyatt Queen.
It's a low 90s fastball, but he's predominantly slider against right-handers.
Zion Rose, the all-ACC left fielder who bunts. Queen bare hands. How do you do?
Across the diamond.
18 home runs postseason.
Waiting for him to bust out.
2-2 from Queen is on deck. Davis tried to lay off and did not go around Milwaukee. Pulls one on a line into right and dumps it down in front of McIntyre. Neighbors squares, and Neighbors fouled it off himself, but they'll say it was in the box. Angel Capos right on it, but Mitch Canham comes out. Queens 0-1. 1-1. On the ground, Craig stabs with a dive toward the bag. Got him in time.
Out, confirmed.
Against Wyatt Queen. 0-1. His 0-2. Moore chases and strikes out. Wyatt Queen gets out of dodge in the 7th. Right-hand box and a 1-2. Over to the gap. Round number 1.
Oh, Beaver's helmet, okay.
On the ground and out of the reach again of a diving Kamayu Neighbors. 0-2. Weber on a line right at Neighbors. Board at first. 1-2. Singer pokes one the opposite way. Base hit. Good 2-strike hitting from A.J. Singer. And the Beavs have him at the corners.
Oh, this was a little something special right here. A little touch of class.
Now Tice Peterson. Drift off toward the railing, and Tank Davis makes the catch. Get started.
Something KP when they came here.
Wyatt Queens 2-1. Queens 3-2. Lines one down the left field line. A fair ball with a 1-2. Another breaking ball for strike three called. And there's one away. The 1-1. And it hangs up for McIntyre. 1-2. Another one. 9 straight breaking balls from Wyatt Queen.
Did not make the first trip to University of Texas. Didn't make an appearance till March 1st.
Left center and Zion Rose. Awesome pitching matchup.
All four.
What a cut from Scotty J. The outfield grass and Zion Rose. Two-seamer off the knuckle.
Got him.
They did.
So you think he missed it?
I do.
Okay.
The runner is out.
Junior from Canby, Oregon. Second year with the Beavers after a year of junior college.
Before Dan McDonald got there, Louisville didn't come here. But since he's been there, we're used to them ending their season here at some point.
Now Kellen Oaks. First pitch swinging, line drive to left. Past the dive of Gavin Turley. Zion Rose motors around second and is standing at third with a leadoff triple. Murray State Cinderella as a regional 4 seed here against UCLA, who got back with the superstar Rock Chalowski. On the ground, into the shift, enough to score a run, and Davis is aboard. Can handle the bat, singled his last time, squares and takes ball 1. Runner goes, the pitch is strike, Weber's throw, got him! Weber fires a dart to get Shiver.
The call at second base is confirmed.
In modern day, oh, this is where he hurt his finger right there, yeah.
And now 2-1 to Alisea is bounced left side at Iva Arquette. Quick release, wide throw. Alisea bolts for second. Weber drops the baseball and can't find it. Alisea takes off for third. Wow! Tying run at third for Kamayu. Neighbors on a line into center. And this game's tied at 3. Not going. And a backdoor breaking ball is strike 3 called. Weak dribbler, back to the mound, and Kellen Oaks. Caraway on the ground to third. Jake Monroe. Mitch Cannon was telling us this morning he was at Disneyland with his kids when he found out about how the conferences were changing. Line drive, center field, base hit, Iva Arquette. He squares one up, and the winning run is on for the Beavers in the 9th inning. An Oregon State team that's got 3 walk-off wins this season. Did it in Game 1 of Supers.
And so the staff said it to everyone, if you want to bring a prop, that's fine. So this was the prop that Gavin brought when you traveled 23,465 airline miles during the regular season.
Turley on a line to left into the corner and all the way toward the wall. Rose cuts it off. Arquette gets the windmill. Alisea's throw, not in time. The Beavers walk it off. Who else but Gavin Turley? And 2 Fridays in a row, there is